back to my channel. I hope you're all doing good. You might have already guessed by the title, this is a makeup tutorial for Eid. There will be another makeup tutorial coming next week, but that is going to be more dramatic and more kind of a nighttime look. This is like a morning look, not like a usual everyday morning, but definitely a festive morning look. Yes, this look is really simple and very easy to do, guys. Trust me, it might look a bit complicated, but it is really easy. And the best part is it won't take a lot of time. Come on, the least thing you want on a festive day is your guests are coming and you're struggling with your eyeliner. That doesn't make you look like an efficient host. So yes, at the end of the video, I'm also going to show you how this look is going to be when you wear a hijab and burqa. That is the reason I've kept the concentration on the eyes. And also I'm going to give you some makeup tips as we move on with the tutorial. I have a feeling that this video is going to be a really long video. So yes, if you want to know how to do this look, then keep on watching. As you can see, I've already done my foundation, eyebrows and one eye. But before we move on with the tutorial, I want to give you guys some tips like what to do and what not to do. The first tip would be make sure your skin is well taken care of. Like before the big day, make sure you use a really nice face mask and make sure your face is really moisturized. Like you can use a face mask before 2-3 days and make sure your skin is moisturized well so that your skin will look really radiant and healthy. It is simple, guys. If you're not paying attention to your skin properly, if you're not taking off makeup at the end of the day, and if you're not moisturizing properly, it is going to be in a crappy condition. So whatever you put, whatever makeup you put on top of that, it might not give you the look you're after. So make sure you take off the makeup every day and you moisturize your skin well. So, and also one important thing is do not use any new products before 1 week, because they might cause a reaction which you are not aware of. So do not use any new products. Use the old ones which you are using regularly. And the next tip is make sure your eyebrows are well groomed and well maintained, because we all know eyebrows frame our face, so make sure they are well groomed. And the next thing I want to tell you guys is if you are planning to wear makeup all day, make sure you use a really good primer underneath, because primer not only helps your makeup last long, but it also helps to apply it smoothly. Make sure you use a really good primer underneath. There are really good primers in the market, like MAC does one, MAC Prep and Prime, and L'Oreal does one, and I personally use this Colorbar one. This is Perfect Match Primer. This is a silicone based primer. And also use a long wearing foundation. For me, I use this MAC Studio Fix foundation. This is really good for me. But there is a really budget friendly foundation which will last really long. There is a Kryolan Dermacolor foundation. It can also used as a concealer. So it doubles up as a concealer. So you can use that one. So moving on with our tutorial, I've already done one of my eye and I'm going to show you on the other eye what I have done. So make sure, guys, you use a really good eye primer underneath to make your eye makeup last long. But for me personally, I use this Bourgeois CC eye cream. If you want to use a concealer, you can totally use a concealer, but make sure you powder the concealer, otherwise it is going to crease. As always, I'm going to take this flesh tone shade from my Beauty UK palette and I'm going to apply on top of that primer, just to set the primer. So to start off the look, I'm going to take this MakeupGeek eyeshadow. This is in the shade Frappe. This is like a warm brown eyeshadow and I'm going to apply it in the crease as a transition color. I'm just going to take this a bit above the crease. And now I'm going to use this eyeshadow. This is again from MakeupGeek and this is in the shade Mocha. This is like a more deeper brown. I'm just going to take that in a pencil brush and directly apply it into the crease. I'm going to apply the same eyeshadow to the outer corner as well. Just blending the edges. I'm just adding a bit more color to the crease. I've seen a lot of people coming up with those beautiful double wing eyeliner looks, but I personally think doing a double wing eyeliner is not everybody's cup of tea. Like, it doesn't mean that it is really difficult and you cannot do that, but yes, it definitely takes a lot of time, effort, and a real good practice. If you practice it for 2-3 days before the big day, it is really easy. You can totally do it. It is not that difficult. So yes, I really want to make sure that this look is really easy to do and you don't have to be a makeup pro to do this look. Do let me know, guys, what you guys think of this look. And now I'm going to take the same dark brown eyeshadow on a pencil brush and I'm going to line my upper lash line with that, like really lightly. You don't have to be really intense for this liner because anyway we are going to use a gel liner on top of this. It just helps to get that like a nice smoky effect. So make sure you join like this, like this liner and the outer corner is joined, so that you're forming like a V shape. And now I'm taking this black gel liner, this is from Maybelline, and I'm going to line my upper lash line with this. So I'm going to do a wing for this look. At this point, I'm going to drag this inner corner like this, and I'm going to join it with the lower lash line. It might look a bit difficult, guys, but trust me, it is really easy. You just have to imagine that your upper lash is continuing till here, and when you're happy with the point where you have to stop, just join it with the lower lash line. It is really simple. At this point, I'm going to stop doing the eyes and I'm going to do the concealer first. And one more thing, guys, if you're planning to wear your makeup all day long, means make sure you don't cake up a lot of product on your face. Like, you don't do a lot of cream contouring and cream highlighting, those things, because on the long day it might dry up and it will look really ugly and patchy. So make sure you use the concealer where you actually require. And now I'm going back with this dark brown eyeshadow and I'm going to line my upper lash line with this one. As you can see, I'm not interrupting the liner and just smudging it from the top. If you want, you can definitely use a kajal for this step instead of using the gel liner, but I've got really oily lids and on a long day kajal is definitely going to move, so I really want my liner to last long, so I've used a gel liner. And now to line my lower waterline and lower lash line, I'm going to use this black kajal. I'm going back with this dark brown eyeshadow while I'm smudging that lower lash line. And now I'm going to do the same thing with this warm brown eyeshadow, which we had used in the very first step, just to add a little bit of warmth. Now you might be wondering why I haven't done anything on top of my eyelid. So here comes the fun part. I'm going to use this beautiful goldish pink shade, this one, from my sleek Oh So Special palette. You can definitely use your own choice of color for this step. If you want, you can definitely match it with your outfit. It will look totally beautiful. You can use any color on top of your eyelid. It will look really beautiful. If you're not sure what eyeshadow you have to use, go for gold, bronze or copper, because these three colors are really universal. Like it doesn't matter what eye color you have, they're going to look beautiful, and it also suits all skin tones. So you can choose from these three colors if you're not sure what to go for. So for this look, I'm going to use this pink shadow and I'm going to apply on the mobile part of my eye, dragging towards the inner corner. But make sure you don't cover up the liner and the brown eyeshadow which we have used to smudge, and take time to blend the eyeshadows. And I'm using the same eyeshadow to highlight my inner corner. And again, make sure you don't cover up the liner. I'm just going around the liner. And to highlight the brow bone, I'm going to use this lighter shade of the palette. And now I'm going to set my whole face with this MAC Studio Fix powder. And the next step is I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara. And for this look, I'm going to use some false lashes, and the lashes I'm going to be using are these Ardell lashes. These are in number 120. And now I'm going to contour my cheeks a little bit with this Balm Bahama bronzer. And for the blush, I'm going to use my favorite blush from MAC. It is in the shade Flat Power. This is a nice rosy pink blush. And for the highlighter, you know by now, I love Mary-Loumanizer highlighter, and I'm going to use this on the highest points of my face. And for the lips, first I'm going to line my lips with this Max Factor lip liner. It is in the shade Red Rush. And I'm going to fill it in with this matte lipstick in the shade Relentlessly Red. And also, do not forget to exfoliate and moisturize your lips if you want to use a matte lipstick. Otherwise, it is going to look dry and patchy, and that ain't gonna look pretty. So here is the finished look, guys. So this is how it is going to look when you wear a hijab. I just used a blue scarf of mine to wrap around my head. I know this is not a proper way to wear hijab, but my intention is only to show you guys how it will look if you wear hijab. And this is how it is going to look when you wear burqa. I hope you had fun watching this video and find this tutorial helpful. If you recreate this look, please do share it with me on my social media. All the links are in the description box below. And yes, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also share your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.